Okay, so what I want to be is I want to be in Google Docs. If you're not sure how to get there, you can go to docs.google.com, or from your Gmail, it's going to say Documents in the upper left-hand corner. So you can click on that. And what you want to do is to create a new presentation. Create a new presentation. And once you open it, you need to make sure that you name it according to the file conventions. So you'll notice here we had US, then the module name, and then your name first and last. So US for history. So put US for the history. And let's say this is module 06 underscore 03. So module 6 section 3 and Alice Keeler. So I put my first and last name, whatever it is that you're doing. The other thing you want to do is where it says private to only me, you want to make sure that you share it with Mr. Teacher Keeler at gmail.com. I'm in the Mr. Teacher Keeler at gmail.com account, so it won't let me share it with myself, but make sure that you put that in there as someone that can be shared with and that Mr. Teacher Keeler can edit. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to click to add the title, and we're going to call this 6.03 presentation. This is just a sample, so I don't have any actual topic that I want to do. By Alice Keeler. Okay, then you look over here on the top, it's going to say Format, Presentation Settings, and you can choose a theme or change the background. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a theme so that I can have it looking a little nicer. So you can go through these and pick whichever theme you want. Format, presentations, change the theme, whichever one you like. I like green, so I'm going to pick that one. And then you come over here, over on the left, you'll notice there's this plus sign. You click the plus sign and it's going to give you a new slide and you can choose your layout. I tend to like to do a blank one just because I can insert my own text boxes, but feel free to pick one that's already there. I'll take this one that says caption. It's pretty simple to use. Now what I want to do is I want to go to Google Images. So I can find that a couple of ways. Up here at the top, I'm going to select the drop down list and where it says more and go to Images, or I could just type in images.google.com into the internet. Now what I want to make sure I do is I'm going to separate my tabs because I want to have my presentation on the left and I want to have my Google Images on the right, or vice versa, whatever. So then let's say my topic is on the 20s. So I'll put 1920s. And I see all these pictures that come up for the 1920s. So I'm just going to go ahead and scroll down. I'm going to find a picture that I like. Like this one with the railroad. So you just click on it and pull it up. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on the image and I'm going to drag it right onto the Google presentation. You'll notice the plus sign, that when I switch over from the Google Images over the plus sign, that it's going to add the image directly into my presentation. And I can resize that, move it on there. I can add a caption. Okay, now I'm going to switch back over here to Google Images, and I'm just going to hit the backup button to go back to my pictures that Google Images came up with. I'm going to see if I can find another one. Maybe I like this picture. So then I'm just going to take the picture and I'm going to drag it right over, drop it right onto my Google presentation. Move it where I want to move it. Over here on the left, I'll hit the plus sign. I'll choose a new layout. Back to Google Images, back up. Scrolling, finding a new picture. Click on it. Drag it over. Resize it. Now you might want to insert some text. So I just come up here to the toolbar where I have the text bar button, and here is my text. I can resize it. I can highlight it, change the font color, make it bold, make it bigger. So you can just easily insert text and images right onto a Google presentation and put a whole presentation together. The next things that you'd want to do is save it. So I'm going to go up here, Save Now. Click Start Presentation. You can take a look at what you made. Click the arrow down here to cycle through my pictures. You notice down here at the bottom is Actions, and it gives you the option to play the show, to print the slides, to download it as a PDF, to download it as a PowerPoint, edit it, make a copy. So you can actually do that with any presentation. So if there's a presentation that Mr. Keeler made that you'd like to download and take a look at, you can download it. You can show the speaker notes, and those actions are available on all of the Google Docs options. Okay, I am going to push Escape and exit out of that. And then to share it, you go to Share Settings. And if you publish and embed, publish the document, it's going to give you a link. You can right-click on the link, and I'm going to copy the link address. This is what it says in Google Chrome. In Firefox, it might say something. Each browser says something different, but along the lines of copying the URL. So I'm going to copy the link address. That's what you would copy and paste into Moodle. If you're going to put it on a web page, I might choose large. I can decide if I want it to advance automatically, and then I would just take this iframe code and I would put that into my web page so that's embedded in the web page. So it's pretty simple. That's all you got to do.